Hello, everyone. It's happy Valentine's Day time. You know what time that is? It's a day full of love and that yumminess that I don't know if we could talk about that on this channel because it is grown, but here you go. Happy Valentine's Day. Now, let's get straight to the point. For all the gentlemen that are out there, I have some juicy tips for you. It's called ACE. How do you ace your girl tonight? Because it's that V Day. You know what I'm talking about. So, ACE, it really goes like this. And you got to stay till the end because if you don't, you're going to skip ahead. You're going to misunderstand what I mean. So, A stands for appreciate. Appreciate her. Don't worry about all the expensive gifts, where to have dinners, and all that stuff is good. But from a woman's perspective, we just want you to show us some appreciation. It can be something very simple. And this really works in your favor. When you appreciate and you plug in very strategically, okay, this is what happens when I marry my lawyer side of the brain with that creative feminine energy that embraces and respects and celebrates men. So this is your cheat code and how you can get what you want from your girl. You appreciate and say, hey, babe, I really appreciate you in my life. And I want to take the time today to show you how much you mean to me. Say something like that in your own words. And you say, I really appreciate it when, and you plug in everything that you want to see more of. I really appreciate it when you go out of your way to wear my favorite skinny jeans that I love seeing you in. If you like your girl wearing a dress or whatever, plug that in. I really appreciate it when you have a long day at work and you still make it a point to make me a homemade food. I love that. I really appreciate it. Why? Because you love some more homemade food. I really appreciate it when you take the time to do small little things to show me that you care. When you yourself have had a long day and you know that I've had a rough day, and without saying anything to me, you sometimes go and like run that bath water. Man, I appreciate you, babe. Boom. However that works for you, you say, I appreciate you, babe, and then you plug in what you want to see more of. All right, now going to the next point. C. C stands for criticize, but hold up. I'm not asking you to go criticize her. We want to flip the script, right? Because I'm woman and I know and it's not even really a woman thing, right? It's a human thing. We're gonna go and say certain things that comes across kind of critical, and we know that opposite of love is criticism. And I know firsthand, there's a lot of programming that I kind of have where without even knowing I may be criticizing, and no matter how constructive it is, no one really likes to hear criticism. So this is how you flip the script, right? You say, babe, I really want you to know that I'm human and I've made mistakes. And there are times when it's so easy for you to just like criticize me. But instead, you come so lovingly and you talk to me in such a loving manner that makes me be able to hear you better. I really feel that whenever you do that and you choose the higher road, it kind of checks me in a really loving way that says, man, flip the script. Whatever your girl criticizes you about, use that, like give that as the exact point and say, you're so loving towards me. I know some of you are like, wait, but my girl never talks to me in a loving way. Listen, you manifest that. So I don't care if she's always been criticizing. For example, if she says, damn, babe, why you always playing the video game for so long? And she's always criticizing. Forget what's happened. Say, you know what, babe, I know sometimes you rather I spend more time, with you and maybe some less time on the video game. And I really appreciate that rather than criticizing, you come at me with love and you lovingly tell me how much you appreciate that time spent with me. Now a woman is thinking, oh, wow, okay. I just want to give him more time to do him. And because he's acknowledging and he's appreciating me. So it's kind of like reverse psychology, but trust me, it works. Now, E, right? The last is E. We talked about ACE. We covered A, C, and dun, 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 dun. The last one is E, elevate, elevate, elevate. You tell a woman, babe, ever since you came into my life, I feel elevated in all aspects. You've elevated me into an amazing man by doing boom, 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 boom. So you're complimenting her, reinforcing her, and saying all the things that she's done. Now, I guarantee you, if you take the time to show her this, how much you appreciate, how much you are able to say, rather than criticizing, you flip the script and you come towards me with love, with loving manners in the way you communicate with me, and show her how she's elevating you. For the ladies, we can do the same thing for our men. So this advice isn't just for men, it goes both ways. So as we appreciate each other, as we come towards each other in a more loving way, and flip that script, and instead of criticizing, like, catch yourself and say, wait, I'm going to speak the love language and come towards my partner in a loving way, it's going to change the game. And you talk about that elevation, right? When you end it with the elevation, now you're kind of setting the tone and the intention of how you want things to be moving forward. So, she herself and he himself will say, wait a minute, my babe has already put me here. Like, I'm already elevated. So I'm not going down. I'm not going backwards. I'm going to stay up and keep elevating. And as a team, as partners, we're going to rise and elevate together. So happy Valentine's Day to you. And there is no force greater than love in this world. So for all the beautiful couples that are out there, and even for the single people like myself who haven't found him yet, or maybe he's out there, or maybe I've met him, I have no idea. When I appreciate myself, when I turn criticism into loving energy towards myself, when I'm focused on elevating myself, that man that's perfectly out there for me, I know he's just around the corner. So it's your girl Raeha, aka Soul Sister, and you already know you better spell it with SEOUL. I will see you soon, and as always, be you and own it. Bye. Oh, I can't forget this today. You should get my Korean hearts. Talk to you later. Bye.